We all agree that Nintendo's premier platform fighter franchise, Super Smash Bros., changed gaming forever, yet the series still has its problems. While the latest iteration may have the largest roster to date, the Smash community is not satisfied, and they have every right to feel that way. Nintendo's inability to add characters people really want and are truly deserving is a massive problem. So after quite a lot of contemplating, I came up with the 11 best characters we can use to push Nintendo into adding to the roster. Now, building new DLCs takes time and money, so logistics played a heavy role in the decision making because we need to request the characters with a realistic chance. In the words of our favorite plumber, here we go! Nintendo and Sony are not best of friends, but Crash has the resume to be in Smash. The former Sony mascot is nearly as iconic in the gaming world, and I've seen some great movesets he could use, like his tornado spin, crates, and even his jetpack for a triple jump. Crash has Sonic-like speed that would honestly make him a fun character to play with. Unfortunately, this looks very, very unlikely, and oh look! Crash is getting his own platform fighter. How cute. If you like the Legend of the Mystical Ninja series, then you already know Goemon is a good fit for Smash. He is, after all, a short, stubby character who knows how to wield a sword, which makes either Young Link or Toon Link the perfect precedent. I don't think Goemon is popular enough to justify an invitation to Smash though. It's not like people were raving when a Mii Fighter costume in his likeness was released back in 2019. The No More Heroes protagonist is violent, vulgar, and edgy, which makes it very, very unlikely the family-friendly platform fighter would add him to the roster. But I'm gonna try, okay? Look, Travis is the ultimate otaku who loves video games, and getting invited to Smash would be the ultimate honor. He would be a nice change of pace for the series, and remember that the hack and slasher would not be the first character in Smash who has actually killed someone in a video game. I know, there are already too many Pokemon in Smash, but Melmetal should still be included because the Hexnut Strongman who helped Ash win the Alola League would play similarly to DK, and we need more DK-like players. He is one of the few in Smash to have incredible power, long reach, and high durability, all while still being pretty fast. Melmetal already has powerful punches, as seen in the Pokemon RPG, and I think it's safe to assume he would not have much of a triple jump either. The perfect final smash for Melmetal would have to be the double Iron Bash, which would be a problem for any opponent. Ubisoft's best hope for a Smash representative lies on Grayman's shoulders. Actually, it looks like Ubisoft is doomed after all. People have been clamoring for the human eggplant to be invited, and I think he makes much more sense than I initially would have thought. I haven't played the Rayman series much, but from what I can see, he'd definitely be one of the lighter characters, except taller. Honestly, Peach is the ideal complement, because she moves so smoothly in the air and knows her way around vegetables. There are only a couple indie game characters truly worthy of being in Smash, and Cuphead is one of them. He's popular, easy to design, and you'd get a 2-for-1 deal, as Mugman would have to be an Echo character. Cuphead is a run and gunner with a limited moveset, a la a less mobile Samus. Unfortunately, there is a Mii costume for Cuphead too, so it looks like that's about as good as it gets for him for now at least. Now, I dabbled hard between adding other Sonic Universe characters, but with only 11 slots to choose from, I only picked the best representative, Shadow, because of how easy it would be to include him. Shadow is nearly a pure copy of Sonic in every discernible way: speed, fighting ability, etc. Not to mention, Shadow is pretty popular in his own right, but he has been an assist trophy since Brawl, so I don't think there is an appetite for him as a fighter. What's embarrassing though is that Sonic is the only playable character from his series in Smash in the first place. I've played darn near all the Mario RPGs, and the Paper Mario series is my favorite by far. Paper Mario works well in Smash because there's already a character with an eerily similar moveset, Mr. Game & Watch has moves that Paper Mario would most likely have in this game if he were included. The hammer, the hurl hammer, the triple jump, and even just his standard broken-like movement would probably mirror that of Game & Watch if you think about it. Paper Mario's final smash would have to be his ultimate fold into one of the legendary elementals from the Origami King, where he launches a fierce attack. Now, I've done a separate video on Beautiful Joe and what I think about him, so I won't dive too hard into that, but know that stylistically I can't think of a better candidate. I'm genuinely surprised that Beautiful Joe hasn't made any sort of appearance in the series so far. I can't imagine, though, it would be a nightmare when it comes to developing his moveset, because he would probably fight as Joe and as Beautiful Joe. That means some sort of meter that would allow his transformation just like in the game, and then the VFX powers are a whole nother animal. Then his final smash would most definitely include Six Machine in some form. I did say only 2 indie game characters are worthy of being in Smash, and Shovel Knight is that other one. Now, he is already an assist trophy in the game, but I think if anyone could buck that trend, it would be Shovel Knight, because he is just so dang popular. Heck, he's even got his own amiibo. Yacht Club co-founder Sean Velasco also wants Shovel Knight in Smash, but believes the reason why he isn't is because the character is still relatively new compared to classics like Ryu or Mega Man. I do believe if another Smash game releases in the future, maybe then he will become a part of the lineup. If the rumors are true that Waluigi is not in the roster because he doesn't headline his own video game, then why hasn't Luigi's equally weird rival had his own game then? Waluigi has been a pleasant addition to the Marioverse since '99's Mario Tennis, and it's because of his quirkiness, ugly talking, and jerkish behavior. You're naive if you think Nintendo's unaware of Waluigi's uber popularity, because he has been an assist trophy since Brawl, after all. I think Nintendo is trolling us, which is shameful. There is one thing I know though, if Waluigi does get added to Smash, it would literally break the internet. Who knows if and when we'll get another Super Smash Bros. Game, which is why we need to push to get these characters in right now. I will be calling and emailing Nintendo to ask for each and every one of these guys to be included, and you should be too, because the more requests, the better. I know this group truly best represents what the Smash series needs, and this would truly satisfy what the people want. Now, if you got anything to say, I'd love to hear and talk some more about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You can send me an email or find me on Twitter or Facebook. Oh, and one more thing. If you like what you're watching, feel free to subscribe by clicking that platypus to keep up with my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and stay nerdious.